Alright, so that was like hugely massive. Okay, like the golden path. Go watch the golden path guy. So the reason that's important again is because wow, does it ever show you that there are 56 lines of Genesis 1 that are important out of 116 lines which are useful. Okay? It's showing you a 4, 5, 6, okay? That is a 15 encircled, okay? Which is like a 16, okay? But you see it. So it's like a one-dimensional line with a 1 and a 6 beside each other. It's like 116. It's like when you look at Ninja's face from Die Antwoord. He has a 16 tattooed. So you're seeing a 1, 1, 6. Okay, so they show you that 56 divided by 116 is pretty important, I'd say. You know, 0.4, use the 4s. Okay, the G is just a 4 by 4. That's your 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G technology guy. I can't believe I didn't see that. Of course, when you make this, it gets replicated everywhere. So everywhere you have a 1 by 4, you have a G. You have a 4 by 4. 5G, 5 times 7 is 35. 5 plus 7 is 12. 5G, 5, 7, 5G? 5G. Really? 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 is the trapped 144 down here. 5 times 7 is 35. 35, 35, 35. Yeah, 35. Yeah, I think this is what we need to learn. We're stuck on this level. This guy, the 16891. We're stuck in a 1 to 9 number system of infinite, you know, like infinite ways of interpreting the truth without actually getting to the truth. And 6 is 6-dimension ego, so it's all like we are living in a world of ego. Everyone is ego. Everyone is in survival mode, not living mode. They're all about, you know, like every time you walk in, a car salesman is going to try to fuck you over because he wants to put more money in his pocket because that makes his life better. He doesn't care about you. Okay? And a 1 and a 6 is like 7, which is like nothing, and 16 is back to the square 1. 100 circled 16 is right here. So this, again, is this. This G is this of an infinite nature with your 1 to 9 system, because you can interpret creation code using this other alternate point of view to the nth degree, guy. And 14, 1 and 1, 16. Anyways, so your 5G, very interesting, very interesting. The Armageddon code, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, very interesting. If you were to make another diamond here, using 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, your 3, 5, 8, and your 50 for the small diamond, and with your big diamond, you'd use the 23, 35, 91, 13, 8, and the 28, 2, and 2. Your 2, 2, 2 connection with an 8 at the end. A 2, 2, 2 doubly circled, because an 8 would just be 2 circles, really. There's your 2, 2, 2 code. I used to live at 2, 2, 2 baseline. Doubly circled would be a B. 2 circles would, like an 8 could be a B. 2, 2, 2 baseline. Wow. That was house awesome. Wonder if that's like the, wow, the English gematria. Because English is just simple times 6. Huh. Whoa. Okay, like my higher self, I'm connected to my higher self. We're all talking about chakras. You have 7 chakras in your flesh. You have 1 chakra that hangs out like a few inches around you. Then you have like another chakra, which is like an aura. And then you have like a chakra that's in the solar system, a chakra that's in the galaxy, and a chakra that's in the universe. Okay, like there's a whole bunch of other ones, you know? You have 7 in and 5 without, so you have, oh my god, guy. You have 7 in your flesh and 5 that aren't in your flesh. You have 12, guy. It's the same story. It's an X. It's a 10 plus 1 for that line, plus 1 for that line, or plus 1 for the dot and plus 1 for the circle around it. It's 12. Anyway, wow. It's a 13, but I mean, it's a 12, but it's a 13 because you've combined 2 cells. Wow. 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 Huh. So all I think is that maybe I've made a higher self connection with the chakras that aren't inside my flesh, the 5 outside my flesh, wherever they may be. I think I've made a 5 to 1 connection to my higher self, which I believe is something to do with Austin Lee Meredith. I've given my higher self a name. Or, let's see, I don't really, like, yeah, wow. And if it's Horton Hears a Who, that means that everyone has to see what I see and want there to be free cellular energy, and they need to know how I got to what I got to, and I think they need to root for me and make some noise like Horton Hears a Who, like everyone has to do it, and then change will happen. Wow, that's your higher self. That's my Armageddon conscious. See, I went from, like, look, I went up to the top of the floaty bits in the icosahedron of the cellular energy device. That's your higher self. Your higher self is on the flat plane of the. Oh my God! And it has 5 axles that come in from the top. Holy shit, guy. Yeah, look, when you have a. So if you were to have the rings of heaven submerged in water, okay, submerged, you're gonna have one coming from the top corner, like here, there would be one, and here and here and here, and the top one. You're gonna have 5 coming in from the air into the water. All the other axles are all gonna be already under the water. So you're gonna have 5 axles that aren't in the water, and 7 that are. Well, 9 that are. I guess the plus one. I don't know, guy. Or the plus 1 and the whatever, guy. That's the way it is. That's the way it works. Okay, so like, Now, why would you have 7 chakras in your flesh instead of 9? Again, it's like days of the week. They tricked us again. I think they tricked us. A 1 is a 3 for one of the days. Now, if a 1 is a 3 for one of the days, and you have a 1 is a 3 for one of your chakras, that's in your flesh. That means that one of your chakras in your flesh has like triple importance. I don't know, the heart, or maybe some chakras of the 7, like the beginning and the end, are more important. I don't know. Or maybe it's balanced more. Maybe it's making a W or an M, so that these top ones would be more important. So that would be like the solar plex in the throat or something. I don't know. Very interesting. It's all connecting. See, like, everyone's doing good. It's just we have to, like, everything needs to be revised now. Everything needs to change. Wow. Huh. I wonder if Sheila and Amber. Anyway, I don't. I don't know why I said that. There's your S. And so 5 of 5 is a 10, and a 5 is a 15, and a 0 is a 1 is a 16, 17, 18, 19. Shalane, Amber. Huh. Graves could be, Graves could be 7. That circle is a 7, but I don't want to count for circles like that. Or that could be a 7. I don't know. Like a big V that goes over the 2 5s. Big V that goes over the 2 5s before they're a 1. The 2 5s before they're a 1. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Wow. And that's the new middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 way down. The 6th row is the new middle of the new diamond. Of the new cipher right here. just making a V. It's the same as up here when you're doing your letters. It's just, you can make a V and go from a 0 to a 7, or you can make it go from a 0 to an X. And that's your 11. That's your K. Huh, that's a K. I never thought of skipping 2. Why not? Why not? Why can't you have a V or a V? Why can't you skip multiple? It's infinite, God. There's so many possibilities now. Like, wow. So, that's big. That's big. That's cool. 5G, all that. Okay, like, look at the different types of G's. You have the 13, okay? That's like, you know, circle 12. It's kind of like the paradigm we're in, the trap paradigm. You have the n+2 God. You know, you have the n+2 God of the numbers and letters. You have the 1 to 9 number sequence that we know. You know? Or if you read it as a 19 and it's really a circled 18 looks like a circled 81 from a certain point of view, which is a 9x9 matrix that you're trapped in, that you don't understand yet. And the one after is the Trinity. It's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit is the 0 of the 110. Okay. It's the Father, that's the Son, and that's the Holy Spirit. Because there's 2 words. That's what it is. That's what it means. Why doesn't the church tell you that? Why doesn't the Pope tell you that? Why doesn't the Bible tell you that? This is easy to understand. Wow, it's slavery. We're being, like, we're going through this to learn. Like, this is a harsh lesson, guy. Whoever thinks that this is normal needs revision. But yeah, this is slavery, guy. Unless there's another word I'm not using. So, like, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's what that means. Huh. That's the New Balance line, guy. That's the diamond. Wow. There's another diamond. Of course, there's more. I only found 16 things. I need to find 17 things, right? 17 things. 18 things. So the 2 diamonds. Huh. And look, the new middle is here, meaning you need to have these down here, but you don't need to have this stuff over here, which is, these are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The 4 horsemen are going to be this column, this column, this column, and this column. Because they're just, like, that's not needed for here. If you have these numbers, you have it, and your new 1 is a 7. Oh my God, your new 1's a 17. Your new 1's a 17. Instead of a 1x9, it'll be a 1x17. And if you have a 1x17, you know, it's an 18. You know, circled 17 is an 18. That's your R again. And your 18 is now an R and a line. Ra, the sun god, the energy god. A 1x18 is R, which is a 1, which is an A. Ra, Ra. Wow. 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 And 18 divided by, 3 is 6. You've gone up a multiple of 6, guy? You've gone up a multiple of 6, because this is simple, and this is English now. Wow. This is English, that's English, that's simple. It's offset, it's not in the middle, it's at the 15550 is the middle. Wow. Wow. And that's Jewish, somewhere in here. I don't know where. Maybe centered in the middle, I don't know, because the K is used twice. Yeah, like, wow. Okay, so that's pretty important, I'd say. I'll make an S with it. Anyway, why is that here? You disagree? Because I'd like to see your proof. Huh. It's Horton Here's the Who guy. I'm the mayor of Whoville. We have to make some noise. Think about that.